decisions, and I would hope that we can get some answers on some of that background material. Just to say first, on the Family Farm Options Program, it really shouldn't matter whether you're getting letters of support in that program or not. Farmers, in good faith, made decisions on December 31st with their accountants to do sound financial planning, believing they could draw out of that program. And then retroactively, after the fact, you change the rules of the game on April 20th. That's 20th. Just absolutely unacceptable. They used all legal means possible. Optional inventory adjustments, capital cost adjustments, and now they're out there being in a financial rut as a result of your decision on April 20th. They had, some of them have promised their bankers that money that would come out of that Family Farm Options Program. And so I would just ask you to seriously reconsider the decision to cancel that program. I think you may find that the government of Canada is in a legally difficult position as a result of jeopardizing farmers' financial planning in that program. Secondly, you did compliment the committee, and we appreciate that. But, Mr. Minister, we differ very strongly, on the barley vote. There's no question about that. But the fact of the matter is, you and the government showed absolute contempt for this committee and for Parliament by ignoring a vote of Parliament in this committee, which committee instructed you to hold a vote based on clarity. The vote that you held, and you should admit that it was basically an absolute fraud in terms of the vote that you held on barley. There's no question about it. And the activities of yourself and your parliamentary secretary and parading across this country, putting gag orders on board members of the Wheat Board and the list goes on. You've heard me raise them in Parliament before, to get the result, the doctored result, I may admit, that you got with at the end of the day. You really have 13.8% support in terms of getting rid of the Wheat Board, which will be the end result. So on that question, in your Gazette, which looks more, in your tabling in the Canada Gazette, looks more like a political document. I'll say this to the department. It looks more like a political document than a professional document which outlines costs and benefits. And I think the department professionally should be concerned about the way that is tabled in the Canada Gazette. You do admit, you don't mention the fact that you're really in effect taking $52 million annually collectively out of farmers' pockets as a result of the loss of single desk selling. But you do say you're worried about the cancelling of contracts. And you should be worried about our international reputation. You said at the beginning of this meeting today that you're going to eventually move forward with wheat. How can international buyers have any confidence in terms of doing business with the Canadian Wheat Board if you go down that avenue and cancel contracts, or they have to cancel contracts in the future as a result of your government action? So my question on that point: are you willing then to compensate, is the government of Canada going to compensate the Canadian Wheat Board, which flows through to farmers, as a result of any legal challenges, any losses, etc., as a result of contracts for your imposing on the Canadian Wheat Board? They have to change their marketing procedures effective August 1st.
You keep your response short, since Mr. Geisler's time is almost expired.
Well, okay.